Shatta Wale has been trending again, and as usual, it is not because he has dropped music. No, it's because of everything else he does aside dropping music. At this point in time, the Shatta Wale album that is supposed to come, the album has used Dragon Spray, okay, to never come.
Since my level, you haven't done anything.
No, it's because the media is trying to promote that to you. That's why you're feeling that.
It's not that he hasn't done anything since my level. First of all, he has On God, which is a nice song. It did very well. It's probably one of my favorite Shatta Wale songs aside WMT. WMT is the best Shatta Wale song of all time. No questions. If you're not Ghanaian, ask a Ghanaian what WMT means. But the problem is that most of the things he did after my level were not music. It wasn't music stuff. It was always something else.
But you have not produced music in a while. Today we're going to talk about your next album. But you haven't done.
So recently he did a long ass interview with Good Evening Ghana. By the way, Good Evening Ghana has been using that same sound for like 20 years now. Like, they're even taking me back to when I was a child, sitting on the floor while they were showing that thing. I used to hate it back then because obviously as a child, I didn't want to watch that shit. I still don't watch it today because the last time I watched this, they were trying to convince us that a $300 million national cathedral was the solution to our economic problems and not using the $300 million for economic solutions.
Because our country needs salvation. Can't you see? Africa needs salvation, and that salvation is going to come from God. That salvation is not going to come from economics.
Yes, we need Elohim to save the economy, not economics. My goodness. God has given you money. You say you want manna to fall from heaven again.
As a monument to Elohim, so that our country will be saved.
Now, the interview was 2 hours long. I can't talk about everything, but the best part of this interview was this part.
But can you teach me? Can you teach me? So like
okay, so
my level, my level,
okay.
My level. Bandana for Ghana, bang bang.
Okay. You see when you close church, those of you go to church, you know, or those of you play instruments at church, you know what I'm talking about. There are always these two or three guys who they don't know how to play anything, but then they'll come be standing there pressing the keyboard plenty. That's what's going on right here.
Bandana for Ghana, bang bang.
Okay, so that one you're going too pro.
Too pro, eh?
Too pro.
Bandana from Ghana is too pro? Really? Is this your king?
Bandana from Ghana. Oh.
And every time you play praises and worship at church, they were dead. Then I want your brain overload.
So I play stuff that, you know, motivates me anytime I enter the studio and I want to work. You know, I have this song that I play so much.
That motivates you. I like that. Yeah.
Lean on me, you know.
It's like, oh boy, it's not, it's not motivation, he has a song, that's the only song that he knows how to play right now. Your body's got to lie and see that I have a song that I play that motivates me in the studio, you know.
The microphone should be with Christopher. I said that.
Memories, Charlie, memories. It's taking me back to the good old days when I first got my first toy piano. Oh my God, the skill level, the musicality, the way his fingers move over the keys easily like a professional 5-year-old beginner keyboardist. Somebody took a video of the performance and put it on Twitter.
Too much talent. Too much talent. Hey.
See, in this life, just make money, okay? If you make money, you become like a newborn baby. Everything you do is nice.
The man is too good, Charlie.
Emotion Kontrolla has been playing keyboards from the day he was born. He's in his 20s, but he has been playing Shabo for 35 years now. Nobody is buying him because he doesn't have money. Shatta Wale has come to play small lean on me now. Everybody's acting like he's Kiki Jan or Victor D. Now, so many things were said in this interview. Some made sense and some were a little bit some way. So let's go right in.
We should know that there's always like labels that are boosting every artist in the world professionally.
So first of all, this issue about record labels.
Why don't you have a label?
That's what I'm saying.
No label wants you?
No, that's what I'm saying. No label that doesn't even want to meet Shatta Wale or something. No label even wants Sarkodie or Stonebwoy.
No, let's talk about Shatta Wale.
What are you even saying? What do you mean no label wants Sarkodie or Stonebwoy? You're talking about you over here. But aside that, Stonebwoy is signed. Stonebwoy is signed to Def Jam Africa, and you can tell by the way he's moving now. His sound is changing. You know, he's promoting his music in different countries. He was in Nigeria recently. His album is coming in March, and they're already doing promotion for the album now. And he, unlike Shatta Wale, cannot delay the album because he's signed to a label and they give him the release dates. And with Sarkodie, we know he does not want to sign to a label. Like from the days where there's this rumor that he was going to sign to Convict. And he mentioned Convict music in some of his songs. I don't know why he did that.
Millions of dollars and tell you, give me your catalog. You wouldn't do that? No. for music, for my...
You wouldn't sell the rights to your music off for millions of dollars. You
Never.
wouldn't do that.
But Sarkodie has said so many times that he doesn't want to sign to a label because he doesn't want to give up certain things.
People don't know that actually artists after some deals are not even able to perform their songs.
That's true.
So maybe the deals he has been getting are shit, that's possible.
But they have reached out to you.
I've had conversations. I still have it.
So this thing about labels not wanting Stonebwoy or Sarkodie, like, nah, it's not them. Like, speak for yourself. It's not anybody else.
You get what I'm saying?
So why are you not getting a label?
So that's what I'm saying. The players in terms of the artists, don't even want to fight for it. They don't even want to fight for royalties when I even talk about it. Ghana, music, doesn't have a royalty like a copyright system.
Now about the royalty system in Ghana, he's completely right. Okay, royalty collection in this country, I don't even know if it exists. It does exist, but they are just very shit at their jobs. But how does the broken royalty system stop you from getting major labels? Well, that was the question. The question was, why are you not getting a label? Like, the fact that you don't get royalties from Ghana doesn't mean you can't get a label. You have big numbers, so you should be able to get a label, right? It didn't affect Shatta Wale's ability to get Beyonce, to get a Beyonce record.
Because they feel I just should pay them. But we are like 30-something million in Ghana. If we have a proper structure in the music industry, our royalties here can give us excess money that we don't have to even travel to America.
And this is another thing that's very confusing about Shatta Wale. In this part, he says that we have about 31 million in the country, and if we are able to get good royalties, we can make excess money so that we don't have to go to America. By the way, we don't have to go to America. I don't understand what you mean. Are you saying that you want your music to only stay over here, but then after that we come and complain that we are not going international? I don't know what kind of mindset that is, but let's put that aside. The reality of today's music is that people are streaming their music on digital platforms more than listening to their music on radio. And he said it himself later. He said that the internet is the way.
I have songs on my YouTube that are making me money that they don't play on radio, but I don't mind because that's how I started. It's for fans that have supported Shatta Wale from day one till now, and those people are always on the internet.
Exactly, it's the internet. So if you're an artist in Ghana and you have been fighting for royalty systems for years and it's not working, why will you continue wasting your time when there's a new way? There's Spotify, there's Apple Music. It's not even new. I'm saying there's a new way, like we are still in 2014. But like right now, most of the money is coming from streaming platforms anyway. And so because of that, right now, if a label wants to sign you, they look at your streams. Because even over here, the data for radio is very difficult. Like, they can't tell you how many times they played your song across the country. Maybe Accra, because like we have charts and stuff right now. They have radio charts. So I'm sure they are tracking it a certain way right now. But like, generally, the tracking system for TV and radio is non-existent. And so the royalties not coming is not an answer to why they are not getting labels. Now, there's something else he said that is very true.
There are some people who are the deputy minister, Magraheb, come and tell us that know that okay, this is the business we want to do. So if we are getting this artist, that is for their own personal gain. So when maybe let's say Sony Music, Sony Music comes here and say, oh, we just want to set up.
Sony Music is a record label.
Yeah, it's a record label. When they come here and they say, oh, maybe. No, we don't like that.
Yes, so many of our systems don't work because people benefit from the broken system. If you have a way to track data for music and know how much money an artist is supposed to get, you cannot steal the money. I'm not accusing anybody of stealing money, by the way. But Shatta Wale cannot say that all these things are the reason why labels are not signing him. Like, no. Even a child can see that Shatta Wale not signing to a major label or doing international shows, all these things that we say, it is he himself. It's not anybody else or royalty on, it's his own self. One of the things that confuses me so much about Shatta Wale is the fact that he's always talking about how much money he has more than everybody else. He has money when all these artists are poor, they don't have any money, they are borrowing money, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I can't ever get along with Ghana music industry. I can't, because you see the money I have, none of them even have it as at now.
But if you ask him why he's not doing international things, he will say that it is money and there's no label and royalties. We're not getting money from our music. Like, I don't understand. Explain it to me.
As a musician like me, Shatta Wale, that I don't have record label, that I'm trying. Beyonce have come. They won't even do statue with me and Beyonce that I've done like this.
If it takes money to go big and you are the richest artist according to you yourself, then you should go big. But once again, he doesn't do it because he doesn't want to, and I'll show you.
If anybody in the industry has really listened to me, they'll be bold like the way I'm bold. Not that I have too much money, but I'm too okay. You understand me?
Yes, that's him in another interview with Sammy Flex, and he said what? He's too okay. You know, and he wants everybody to be okay like that. And then he launched into another talking about how everybody's against him and all that stuff, and it's everybody else and it's not him. After saying that, he's like right before he said that I'm too comfortable thing, he mentioned that sometimes he has gotten certain shows where the money is like $3,000, $4,000, and he won't go and do it because the money is too small.
I think of all those things. Sometimes people say, "Oh, but it's a platform. It's for you to, expose yourself." I understand all those things.
He says he understands that you have to go out there and build your platform, even if the money is small, because that's business. You lose money short term to make money long term. Shatta Wale will not do anything for small money. Okay, he's calling big money 100,000, 500,000. Understand? So he's not going to do it, even if he's not on that level internationally yet.
Somebody call me for sure. I can call $500,000.
So this idea that he's not signing to big labels or he's not doing selling out big shows because the industry in Ghana is somewhere. I'm sorry. It makes no sense. But there's something he also says that is also true, which is that there are gatekeepers in the industry who will block opportunities coming to him if they had the chance.
They decide for Ghana. So for instance, see when Beyonce wanted to do a song with me.
Yes.
If she had made a mistake and her team had gone to Makoko Kumate and the Dusty, they're done. Those toxic for that.
Zion Felix.
I'm dead.
On the Global Citizen show, they mentioned it, like Shatta Wale was supposed to be there. Like, we all know, listen, forget whatever you think about the guy, okay? Whatever you like him, you don't like him. On stage, nigga is something else. He's a king. I saw him live once. Forget. Okay, Shatta Wale shut down any fucking stage. Forget yourself.
Don't tell Beyonce, hey, he's a rubber thief. Hey, don't do that. Your skin, you will touch it and you will be dirty.
Now you will touch Beyonce's skin and she'll be dirty. Why?
I don't know.
But even with that, even with the gatekeepers and the blackballing and all that stuff, you can't blame everybody else when your whole career has been defined by beef. And I'm making a completely different video about Shatta Wale's beef, so watch out for that. I'll drop that maybe when his album drops. But yo, if at every point in your career you are fighting with somebody or you go on stage and say bullshit like fuck Nigerian artists, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? Who's going to put you on? Are we serious? Like, do you think you're going to do those kind of things and there'll be no consequences at all? Are you serious? Like, listen, at this point in time, I've said so many things about so many people on this channel that they haven't found yet. Thank God I'm not famous. But at some point in time, it's going to bite me in the ass. And I'm cool. I'm here for all of it. But all of that comes to this idea that people like to push, that Shatta Wale, the industry doesn't like him, like he's some good boy and people don't like him, like he's Joseph. And then his brothers didn't like him and they killed him for no reason. No, that's not what is happening over here. There are industry problems and all these gatekeepers who are blackballing people and all that crap. Like, you shouldn't do that just because you don't like somebody. Give opportunity to the person who deserves it. You may not like Shatta Wale's music or the person, but you cannot deny that he's one of the best performers on stage. So you have to put him on. But you can't also come and say that, oh, Shatta Wale hasn't done anything. They just don't like him because of this, because of that. I beg you, like, don't even, you should stop that thing, guy. It makes no sense.
Let's go and sit down. Let's go.
I still want to ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Share the video. Let me know what you think about Shatta Wale and everything he says and the keyboard he plays, all that stuff. I know some SM fans will be watching the video and they don't like if you say anything that is not positive about Shatta Wale, but I don't give a fuck. Kill yourself in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon in another video.
People are gonna never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People are gonna never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe.